Yeah, so I want to take on no-till gardening. I made a video last week and I'm not quite happy on the explanation I gave, so I'm going to make another one. So basically what happens is they tell you to put cardboard down, you buy some soil, you put 4 to 6 inches on top of here, and they put lettuce in here and things that don't have deep roots. Okay. So in that corner over there, I had a piece of cardboard that I did a test on. So I took the dirt off, and the cardboard was kind of chewed up, but it didn't decay yet, so it was still complete. I lifted it up, and then I noticed that this soil underneath was completely dry, and it appeared to be lifeless, dead. So the cardboard and the soil didn't allow oxygen to get into my original soil. And what it did is it basically killed all the life that was underneath this cardboard was dead. It was a powdery, it was very similar to something like this. Very dry and very dead. This no-till thing seems very odd to me. I think there's too many people promoting it, and I think it's a little bit dishonest, because when you're doing this, you're interfering with this soil that's your original soil is being interfered with incredibly violently, because the air doesn't get through. You know, there's no water getting through. This cardboard is like a sponge. It holds the water there. It doesn't get through. Why would I do that to my garden? Instead, what I always do is I'm preparing this area here for compost. I'm going to put compost in this hole, but I'm getting all the rocks out. It's completely loaded with rocks. So I condition my soil 100% in order to have a 5-year plan. This here is maybe a 1 or 2 year plan. They keep adding, but they never deal with the soil underneath. So this idea of inclusion, including all your soil, will give you much better results if you have a game plan into the future. Why would I not condition this soil? Why wouldn't I get rid of all the rocks if I can? And why wouldn't I till this and add lots of organic matter into this soil? You have to remember, for the microorganisms that live in the soil, they need to be fed. They leave that feeding part out of the equation. The only way you can have microorganisms if they have constant connection to roots, if they're being supplied with food, if they're looked after by having a supply of something to eat. By doing this, you're not allowing anything to get into that soil where those microorganisms are. They're basically completely on their own, and they're destined to die because they're not getting fed with nothing, not even water. So the soil turns into this dust that is quite unusable. By including all this soil, first of all, I have 3 feet of good soil where the roots, I'm not trying to grow anything that has try to grow carrots on top of this. It's not going to work. Your carrots are going to be fat and stubby. So the no-till gardeners are purely relying on this energy that's in this soil that they put on top of this. And that's the problem. That's not truthful, because you're not including your existing garden. You're just working with the soil that you're adding to the surface. So the next time you're thinking about no-till gardening, yeah, it works. It works well. But does that really help your garden? No, it doesn't. There's no future planning in that by having this cardboard with a 6-inch layer. What does that do for my garden? Absolutely nothing. It's not including this prep work that I do in my garden to get rid of stones, to add organic matter deeper down so the micronutrients have energy to work off of. With this system, there is no energy underneath here. The energy is all in this area here, not down below.